Having a spiritual awakening for me can be likened to the movie The Departed. Did you see The Departed? Let me give you a little recap, a little summary, whether you did it or you didn't. I guess it'll be a spoiler alert because if you haven't seen it at this point, it's been how many years? Hey, go ahead and go see it. It's a phenomenal movie directed by Martin Scorsese, and for a long time, it was my absolute favorite movie. For a very long time, it was one of my favorite movies of all time. Why? Because it's so thrilling and so captivating, and the in-depth layering of the movie is phenomenal. Everyone's acting is phenomenal, but the plot of the movie is basically this one here. Um, And since I'm also an astrologer, which I have paused on saying for so many years because I never took any formal astrology training, although I am now, just to give me that extra boost and have confidence for um, my own self on a grander refresher and learning information that I've never known before as well, because to me, it's a lifelong journey. It's always evolving. It's always something to learn. There's so many modalities of astrology. How people don't equate it as a weighted source is beside me. I don't trust people who don't trust astrology. I don't. I just don't because it's God. I mean, I know people will say things like, oh, they're demons and this and that. Your mama probably is one too. Here's the thing. What I mean by that respectfully is that everyone has aspects of light and dark, hence the word light worker, hence the words dark feminine. If you're a masculine, doesn't matter if you're talking about whoever. The point is that it's all residing within us. We have all the planets in us. The energies of all the planets are in us. Hence why the Bible says the sun governs the day, the moon governs the night. All right, there, I think in Job, there's so many, and at this point, shall we say literal? There's so many mentions of the sun and the moon moving and having personality. It's in the Bible, even, as well as many blanketed cultures across the globe. And so, my point in saying that is Leo the lion here is this little young lion. All right, little whippersnapper in the academy. And he goes into this covert mission so well for Mr. Joker here, Jack Nicholson. You ever seen The Shining? It's Jack. And so they're just, I mean, and he's a banger. They're just getting in. He goes deeper and deeper. It gets dark. And it's like they forget he gets to a point where he emerges sort of back with into the collective, the outside world, to be like, yo, like I'm here I am, me again. And it's like nobody knows who he is. Only a few people know who he is, and all the people who know who he is gets offed. Okay. And so there's this moment in the movie where I mean, he's full blown lion, enraged. And he's basically like, somebody gotta get me square, gotta get me right. Like this, like we've gotta, this shit is getting too much, da 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 da. Long story short, everybody died. Um, when I say that it was everybody upon everybody, all at the same goddamn time, I was like, oh shit. Can you curse over here on the tube? Anywho, There is a level of get back, lick back with Marky Mark's character who's in it and the phenomenal acting as well from A Beautiful Mind. But I say that to say sometimes a spiritual awakening can be like that because you would have gone off into this journey where you would felt like spirit had you sort of out in the woods. I don't know, on a journey to grandmother's house, but who's grandmother and then who's the wolf? Maybe you're the wolf. Hell, maybe you was the pigs, the Riding Hood, the grandma, and the wolf. You everybody. I mean, it's this thing of like you evolve so much and so many iterations in one lifetime that people who think they know you don't know you anymore. And you're getting to know the new you, who you are as you've emerged in the collective, and nobody knows who you are. And you're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? And God does a clusterfuck and you just see what happens at the end. I don't know. But that's a spiritual awakening explained a little bit. Yeah.